Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and today this carpet is 7 years old and has never been cleaned, and you can see there's quite a few bad marks here. She has a couple of Chihuahua doggies have been, well, pee-peeing in the carpet, I guess, and then maybe even a few upchucks. The carpet is actually fairly worn, pardon me, in the traffic areas, but this is actually the first cleaning in 7 years apparently. So I'm just going to show you. You're doing in here and in here as well. So I thought I'd just show you the vacuuming and show you how I normally address urine stains when I'm cleaning a carpet. Not always this way, but this is usually the way I do it. And what I have is I have my Suspend pre-spray in here, which is a surfactant, and I have it boosted with 3,000 parts per million of ClO2. So I'm going to show you, and then I'll do another video when I actually clean the carpet, and you'll see what happens as I clean it, and how effective this is, and what my technique is. You know, what you'll notice is I actually don't put all that much on. And then as I vacuum, I'll stop. I'll just make sure that I get the spray on the spot and cover it. I don't need to soak it. I found the ClO2 will, or the surfactant will actually penetrate down pretty well anyway. And actually I'll do this whole area, then I'll spray it. And you give an idea, you'll get an idea of how much I'm actually putting on. Of course, when we're using the soil extraction transfer technology, or SETT, the first and most important part of the process is a very thorough pre-vacuuming. And if you've got someone that would suggest that pre-vacuuming isn't necessary, well, don't listen to them. Pre-vacuuming is definitely necessary. And although your customer might pre-vacuum, and I bet she probably did in this case, I will always, or virtually always, vacuum the carpet anyway, because I don't know how good their vacuum is. I don't know how well it's working, and I don't know how thoroughly they vacuum. But I do know how well my vacuum is working, and I know how powerful it is, and I know how efficiently and precisely I vacuum a carpet. It's my job, and I'm charging them for doing this. Be able to park this out of the way for a minute. Okay, so I did got a couple there now where you can see it. All I'm doing is I'm just making sure that the urine stain is wet. And I've been doing it this way for years, and it really works well, and almost always will take the urine stain out and neutralize the odor. And what's interesting about it is actually there's a big one right there. The stains, typically what will happen is by the time I get back here, because I'm going to vacuum the whole carpet, then I come back to it. So it'll be sitting here for, well, that's a big one there. It'll be sitting here for a minimum of 15 minutes, probably more, half an hour or so, by the time I get back here. I've already done a room upstairs, pre-vacuumed it, that is. So I'll be cleaning, starting up there when I clean. But anyway, yeah, what typically happens is by the time I'll get back here, most of these urine stains will have faded away almost entirely by the time I get back here. And of course the stabilized ClO2, which is what this is. This isn't, there's two different types of ClO2. One is just ClO2, which is not stabilized. Usually comes in a pellet form. You put it in water, it dissolves, but it gases off into the air. That's why it's meant to be used as a gas. Whereas this product, which is the stabilized ClO2, it comes in a powder form or liquid. You can buy it in a liquid as well. But you dissolve it into the water or mix it in the water, and then it bonds with the water molecule and does not gas off. I mean, you can smell it, but it doesn't actually turn into a gas into the air, because you don't want to do that. That's not good for you. And I get this from Beckert.com. BECKART.com. Last I checked, the price was about $112 per 8-pound jug or jar. But it's a little expensive to ship it because it's an oxidizer, so it has to be shipped with extra concerns, I guess you could say. Okay. Now you notice I also did a bit of a fogging along that area there where the extra soiling was. But so far, my pre-spray, this bottle was actually up to here when I started upstairs. So she's obviously actually taking really good care of this place. 7 years and never been cleaned. That's actually pretty good shape, actually. Although the stairs are looking a little deteriorated. But otherwise, actually it looks pretty good. Little spot right there. I find this product, this Suspend, which is made by Esteam, by the way, I find it works extremely well. It just sort of boosts the cleaning of what I'm using, which is Nanomax. Although I did actually boost this, because of all the urine stains, I did actually put a couple of ounces of Omega Citrus into this mix in my machine. So I don't normally do that, but I figured, well, we've got a lot of urine staining to deal with here, and it might be a good idea to use the extra citrus in this case. Looks to me like the urine stains are fading already. And what happens is, when I'm actually cleaning, if after I go over it with the machine I still can see any urine staining, then I'll hit it. Usually that's when I'll hit it with Proxi. So obviously these rooms aren't getting used very much. Looks like your edges and whatever are edges and corners are really clean. She's really taking care of this place actually. Don't see any dust in the edges so far. No kids in this house, although grandkids come over, that's why the crib's here. See a little bit of additional wear in the doorways, which is normal to see, of course. A bit of looseness here as well. Looks like a slight mark right here. This is actually the main spotter that I use. I rarely use anything else. I have a couple other things that I will use, but rarely do I need anything else than this. And the nice thing, one of the nice things about it is it has a very slight minty smell to it. So it's very pleasant, actually. And I think the health rating is 1. So that's good too. I'm always conscious of what I'm cleaning with. I want to be sure that I'm using products that are benign. Both for my own sake and the sake of my customers and their pets. Okay. So I've done the vacuuming other than the steps, which I'll use my shark. I brought my shark in. We'll use that. My little stick vac worked really well on steps. Okay, I'll let you go. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.